Welcome into the Lindenwood Sports Center, Maria Escalona. Welcome into the Lindenwood Sports Network, everybody. My name is Tom Hartbeck. I'm along. Welcome into the Lindenwood Sports Network, everybody. My name is Tom Hartbeck. Sorry about the momentary delay right there. But we've got a match today between Lindenwood and the Fort Hays State Tigers. Lindenwood comes into this one at 6-4 on the season, riding a 2-game winning streak, coming off 2 games where they outscored their opponents 11-1, Oakland City and Southwest Baptist, 5-1 against Oakland City, 6-0 against Southwest Baptist. I'm alongside Maria Escalona for this one, and Fort Hays State on a 5-game winning streak. The starters today: Josh Scholl, Michele Ganz up top, Gabriel Jaimes, Leon Silva, Fernando Cardero, and Johannes Brendel for Lindenwood in the midfield. Stefan Andrich, Jose Deval Lopez, Jeremy Tutas, Ryan Bouchart will round out the back four, and between the sticks, Tim Leicht. And Maria, Lindenwood trying to continue a run of good form right now.
Yeah, we were expecting to have a really good game today because it's number 1 and number 2 of the conference. So, yeah, every time Lindenwood and Fort Hays see each other and play against each other, it's a really nice game.
And Lindenwood in the black and gold today. Fort Hays in the white with yellow and black trim. As this one ball's ahead for Gatz. Gatz has his man partially beat. That's going to go into a Lindenwood throw-in. And Lindenwood coming off those wins, a 5-1 win over Oakland City and a 6-0 shutout of Southwest Baptist. You think they're riding high, but Fort Hays leading the conference currently at 3-0 in the conference. Lindenwood lost to Northeastern State 2-1 a few games ago, so that does hurt their conference standing, but they played Fort Hays well last year.
They did. They played Fort Hays 3 times last year. One of them was a win. The other 2 were lost, but they were really nice games. Fort Hays is a really hard and tough opponent.
And they also lost to Lindenwood. They beat Lindenwood in the NCAA tournament in the Central Regional last year. Lindenwood ended up winning the MIAA over Fort Hays State, but just couldn't get it done in the postseason. And Lindenwood looking for some redemption, as this is the first time they've played Fort Hays since that loss.
Yeah, the result of this game is I think it's gonna lead the rest of the season for Lindenwood. If they get a win here, it's gonna be super important for them because it's the number 1, the top team on conference right now, and beat them would be great for the rest of the season.
Yeah, it really sets up the season if you can get a win here, and it'll really set your momentum going into Delta State, a non-conference game. So Lindenwood will get the free kick around the 25-yard line. It looks like Ryan Bouchart's going to take it. Cheeky ball, but doesn't go that far. Right into the keeper, Michael Yance's grasp. The starters for Fort Hays, number 24, CC up top. Brian Ness also up top. They're running a 4-4-2, possibly a 5-3-2. Cesar Jones, Luis Mendez, Derek Gonzalez, Tobias Patino round out the midfield in the engine room. And the back four, Dorian Hernandez, Killian Gorman, Luis Torres, and Raul Fiera will be the back four for the Tigers.
And just as Lindenwood, Fort Hays has a lot of internationals, but basically all of them are from Paraguay.
And Paraguayan soccer we've seen recently kind of making a resurgence. Paraguay, a really tough team to play. Paraguay, Chile, Venezuela, they're all getting a lot better, and it's not just Argentina down there. Argentina and Colombia, the big ones, but there's some tough teams, and so the talent coming out of those countries, pretty formidable. 41 minutes still to play. Referee not happy with the wall. And taking the kick is going to be Patino. They've got 2 set to kick. Patino does take the kick. And cleared away by the Lions. Gantz playing up top. Nice ball. Over to Scholl. Scholl can't keep his ball, though. Tigers dominating possession so far in the opening minutes. Hymas playing chase with Jones there.
Fort Hays has had the ball for a while now, but I think it's been a really nice game for both of them. Both of them have had the ball. Both of them had really nice touches.
In a morning cap, not a cloud in the sky, nice day today. Surprised there's not as many people at the game. Here's Deval. Silva. Nice move up. And Lindenwood trying to win some headers. And they do. Here is Hymas to Gantz. Gantz trying to beat his man. Stays on the ball. That's going to fall back to Andrich, who's playing back on defense today. Crossed into the box. Bouchard, cheeky ball. And that's going to be saved there by Yance.
Fort Hays defenders are really nice located. It's been a little hard for Lindenwood to break that defense wall.
And it looks like Bouchard, who normally plays at the midfield position, starting it right back today, but he's playing box to box, as we saw him moving up a lot on that last passage of play, and like he is here, but he doesn't get the ball. Deval, Tutas. Hymas looking to distribute in the midfield. Nice pass out to Silva. Ahead for Gantz, leaving it back. Scholl.
And that's going to be Hymas with the ball.
Now Brendel. Brendel playing up a bit. 3 back for Lindenwood today. Ball into the box. Intended for Yance. Doesn't go nowhere. And Josh Scholl is playing in the midfield, it looks like. And Lindenwood has 3 up top. It looks like they're running a 3-4-3 right now.
And the ball went out. It's going to be Lindenwood's throw in.
I really like those black uniforms. They're so much better than those white ones.
Yeah, the contrast between the black and the wall.
Yeah.
Way easier too.
Well, at least Fort Hays has the dark gold numbers, so it does stand out a bit more. But Lindenwood has that Vegas gold that's real light. Ball in towards Scholl. That's going to go out. Corner kick. First corner to Lindenwood with 38 minutes left to play.
Lindenwood coming from a really nice game. Last game they won 6-0 and they literally dominated the entire game.
Yeah, against Southwest Baptist too. Ball into the box. Ball falls. Lindenwood can still keep possession. Here's Hymas. Trying to move. Ball into the box, but it's just going to go right to the keeper. Not a huge crowd, but not bad either. And that is exactly what Fort Hays is running, a 3-5-2, as this one gets up into the attacking third. Good scissor kick clear by Deval. Nice clear there. Going on a run is Scholl. He's being held up. It's a throw in. Referee says play on.
And I would say before, we see Johannes Brendel and Hymas playing a little bit back, supporting that defense line.
Yeah, Cordero is playing a bit up, and Brendel's playing a bit back. And as you said, Hymas playing much more back, more along the line with Silva rather than in that attacking mid position. Lindenwood trying to establish some possession and get forward. Here's Gantz. Making a run right at the defenders as he likes to do. Into the attacking third. Top of the box. Here's Scholl. Scholl into the attacking area. Tries to look for a pass. He's going to leave it off. Cordero. Midfield with room is Hymas. Again, Silva has his shot blocked. Falls for Ganz. He goes down. No penalty call. That's going to go out.
And that's what Michele Ganz likes to do. He has had like 3 penalties in this season already.
Yeah, that counts for 3 of his 8 goals. So he's stepping into he's not quite what Giovanni Dokai was last year, but he certainly is helping with those 8 goals. I mean, he's halfway to what Giovanni scored last year. He scored 16. So he's filled the void. With 35 minutes left, it's going to be a Fort Hays throw-in.
The
Whistle
referee
goes.
not happy with
Not happy with the throw.
the throw, yeah.
Got to drag that back foot. Ball in towards Hymas, goes off, and it'll be another Tigers throw-in. The Tigers coming in with 5 wins in their last 5. The only common opponent is Rockhurst, where Lindenwood did lose to them pretty badly. Fort Hays tied them 0-0, but it was the first game of the season. Here's Ganz. Cheeky ball, miscue there by the Tigers. Chance there for Ganz, wasn't entirely ready for it.
Handball. And it's
That's
gonna
on
go
Andrich.
for Hates side. It's the first, like, I think this is the first clear opportunity, right?
Yeah, right beyond the box, about 5 or 6 yards back from it.
And with 34 minutes left, this is gonna be first clear opportunity for Hates.
Taking the kick. Looks to be Tobias Patino, their midfielder. 4-man, 5-man wall almost for Lindenwood as the referee wants that wall back into the box. Hymas is going to move off. Ball in. Just wide.
Nothing to worry about for like there.
No, Tim has been solid. Alexa Nenadic, normally the starting goaltender for Lindenwood, but Tim liked to step into that role this year and has played well. Plays it short to Tutas. A lot of talking going on. Lindenwood currently right now running a 3-4-3 basically up top.
Yeah, I would say 3-4-3 or 3-5-2.
Long ball ahead for Ganz.
He's offside.
Offside. And Michele really causes problems for defenders. He's cheeky. He likes to make runs. He runs straight at defense. And credit to him, that's why he has 8 goals. Like, he's a target man forward. And it really works.
He is, yeah. And when he plays a little bit back, we see him like much involved in the game.
Yeah, I like seeing him play forward, but then when he does get into that midfield winger position, he is much more involved. As Cordero misses the header.
And as you said, he likes to make those runs, and they can just do it from the back.
Here's Scholl into the box. Cleared away will be a Lindenwood corner again.
And the second corner of the game, it's going to be Fernando Cordero taking it.
Yeah, it's normally Hymas takes those, but we'll see how it goes as Cordero will take.
He plays in short with Silva.
Here's Hymas. Attacking area, shot in. Be cleared away by the Tigers again. Hymas will get there. Chance to build from the back. Silva. Hymas and Tutas talking well. Switching the play. Deval. Here's Hymas. kind of just holding the ball here. So Lindenwood content to weigh their options. Here's Brendel. Brendel played tough.
And it's gonna go forehead sway.
And look to be Torres there, who was pestering pretty hard. Cece playing back as well. He's listed as a forward on Fort Hayes' roster. Lindenwood looks like they're playing more where they will rotate a lot of positions. They'll switch formations, and Fort Hayes really holding a shape of a 4-3-3 here.
Yeah, Lindenwood is very common. We see Cordero, Jaimes, Leon, Silva moving around a lot, going back and forth.
No
But
star.
with foreheads, it's way easier to see like the clear lines and they don't switch that much.
And they'll take possession away. Long ball ahead. CC. Crossing area. Tries to nutmeg, two toss, but it goes out. Will be a throw for Tim Lake. 10 minutes, 15 minutes actually gone here in the first half. If you're just joining us, my name's Tom Hartbeck on the Lindenwood Sports Network. I'm alongside Maria Escalona for this one. It's Lindenwood in the black, Fort Hayes in the white. This will be a kick for Tim Light.
And with 29 minutes to go, 0-0 so far.
Neither team has had a whole lot of chances. Even the corners haven't really been high percentage. Nice boot. Falls to Fort Hayes. Long ball ahead. Looks like Tim will just pick that one up. Brian Ness had a beat on it. Here's Brendel as they're really working through him today. Gantz wants the ball. Falls to Jaimes. Tried to get a through ball. That'll go out.
That's what I was saying about the defense, that they're really nice, like in really good positions every time that Lindenwood passes the ball and they're able to cut that pass.
Well, that's the advantage of playing in a really structured offense. We see that a lot with Germany, where they just they stay in their positions and they don't move. It's like a machine. But when you see Argentina, you see England and the Netherlands, stuff like that. They play more like Lindenwood, where they'll switch around, substitute, things like that.
Yeah,
so
they're really different styles of play. They both work sometimes. They both have things to work on.
as Lindenwood will get the throw. Pushed off the ball there is Silva, but it does fall for him.
Nice movements.
Still has the ball. Nice play there by Bouchard to keep it in. Ball ahead for Gantz. Falls through. And they'll give a Fort Hayes free kick. Yeah, Fort Hayes really is just holding a line, and then whoever has the ball will go on a run. This one's into the attacking third. This one falls. Looks like Ness in the area. Through, save by Tim Light.
Nice save by Tim.
Yeah, big save. That shot had a little bit more lift on it. This game might be 1-0. As first pure chance there goes to Fort Hayes. Ball falls. Gantz trying to make a run for it. Goes down. Free kick. That one's on Brendel. Nice ball. Falls to Bouchard, but he can't hold it. Bouchard playing up a bit.
Yeah, I should say neither of the team has had clear opportunities so far, besides that one that we just saw from Fort Hayes.
Booted deep. It's going to fall. Nice ball there by Andrich to keep it. It's going to be taken right away. The Tigers really playing in that structured offense. Now back into the crossing area and offside. "26 minutes left to play here.
And there is a Fort Hays player getting ready for a substitution.
Will he get in? I would assume so. And they're not going to let him in just yet. There is one player, two players warming up for Lindenwood. They'll play it long. And the way Lindenwood's played this year, some people might say they've underperformed from last year when they went on that huge 12-game unbeaten run, but they have had a harder start to their schedule in my mind.
Yeah, and they're not doing bad. They're second on the conference so far. Yes, they're tied with Northeastern, but they still are in the top 3.
That ball falls through into the attacking area for Fort Hays. They're looking for numbers, asking questions. In open space, long ball, wide. And Lindenwood has a lot of options. I mean, Andrich can go forward. Bouchard can go forward. That's on the back line. Silva can go up, down, or whichever way. Same thing with Hymas. Brendel can go up or down. So can Cordero. And Gantz can go back and play mid. I mean, so many options. I'd be switching it up almost every time you get the ball. And
Yeah, and that's basically what they're doing. They move around a lot. It's a really intense game for them because they're always like switching around.
as Brendel was double teamed there, ball fall for Hymas. It's Cordero now trying to get the ball, but Fort Hays taking it away. Lindenwood asking questions. Long ball ahead for Scholl. Scholl's going to beat his man into the box. And this was going to fall right into Jantz's grasp. But a nice ball.
Yeah,
Nice
that
run
was
there
a
by
nice
Josh Scholl.
opportunity for him. Nice run, nice ball. Fortunately, it was bouncing a little bit.
Yeah, if it was just had a little more touch on it, this game might be 1-0 for Lindenwood. So 2 good chances for both teams now. Gantz, nice ball to Scholl. Leaves it off for Gantz, but he overran it. Here come the Tigers. Lindenwood really being vocal today as we've been hearing a lot more talking from the players than we normally do. Long ball into the box, shot, save! Diving save by Tim Leicht, and a nice shot there by Luis Torres.
Yeah, that was definitely in if it wasn't for team like.
And this will be Fort Hays' corner.
First corner for the Tigers so far with 23 minutes left.
Looks like taking it's going to be their number 10, Derek Gonzalez. Everyone starts to move. You don't want a offside there. They'll play it short. Gonzalez into the box on the short corner. Cleared away there
By Tudas.
by Jeremy. Ball falls. Offside. And they're going to have Tim Leicht take the kick. And they'll play it short. Here's Bouchard. They'll just boot it ahead, trying to switch play. And maybe get a chance to reset their formation. As right now it's a 4-4-2. Ball falls, goes all the way to the Fort Hays offense. Cleared away there by Tutas. Silva tried to leave it for Bouchard, but that's going to go out. Lindenwood's ball still. Lindenwood's played well so far, Maria, but they haven't really established that possession and got their legs under them so much like they do in previous home games.
Yeah, but we have to have in consideration that this is a really tough opponent. It's not easy to beat their man. They have
Yeah.
done a really good job on it with Michele and Shaw.
Yeah, Michele goes down there he was trying to beat his man again there, and as you said, it's not easy. And he loses possession, goes all the way to the midfield, and now it's a free kick for Fort Hays. Cordero there was playing tough.
But his previous game was in the midfield doing a great job with Cordero, Jaimes, Leon.
And the midfield still doing a lot of work. It's a little bit different today. Cordero and Brendel playing up a bit, so. Here's Jones. Cesar Jones on a good run. Ball through is going to be taken away there by Jose Deval. And they'll reset.
We see a line of 4 defenders now with Brendel going back.
Ball into the box. This is going to be in the crossing area for CC. Trying to get one. Low cross down in. They wanted a handball in the box. They didn't get it.
And it's going to be Ryan playing with Leon.
Now here comes the Lions, but long ball. Don't want an offside called. Jones. Mendez. Patino. Mendez again. Leaving it for Jones. Ball in.
Nice cut by Jose Del Val.
Taken away right again by the Tigers. So the pressure building on Lindenwood right now. Here's Jones. Ahead for CC in the crossing area. On the line. Nice keep in there by Jeremy Tutas. And a bad pass there. Intended for Cordero. Fort Hays trying to get something going. They leave it in. Ball in into the box. Cleared away by Jaimes. Lindenwood not out of the woods yet. Silva.
Nice one for Michele.
Gats. That's Cordero. He goes down. Free kick for Lindenwood. They'll take it quick. Now Brendel on the wing. Looking for the cross. This one's early. In towards Gats, but he was well covered. Nobody was there. You need about three or four in the box if you're going to try that early cross.
Yeah, it was just Michele and he had 2 men on him. And there are 2 more players from Fort Hays getting ready for a substitution. Lindenwood hasn't had any so far.
Deval keeps it. Here's Jaimes. Looked for Scholl, but Fort Hays might have numbers the other way. 4-on-3. CC. Leaving it for Jones in the box. Low cross, cheeky, and it's going to be cleared away. Bouchard.
Playing with Cordero.
Here's Cordero. Midfield. Good distribution. Silva. On the run. Chip pass goes too far.
But it's going to go Lindenwood's way, and we're going to have the substitutions.
3 new players into the game for the Tigers.
And 1 for Lindenwood. It's going to be Shaw going off and Steven Lilaco on field right now.
Lilaco's been playing good. He hasn't gotten in much, but when he does get in, he's scored once, and he's gotten Conference Player of the Week before. So.
Yeah, he's really fast, and he knows how to play tough.
And he's tall. I mean, he's lanky, and he's tall for a defender as well. And Scholl is more of that aggressive forward, and maybe that's a little bit of a difference in play for Lindenwood this time.
Yeah, let's see what these fresh legs can do with 16 minutes left of the first half.
Yep, 15 minutes to go. I mean, I think if Carl manages, if this result holds through the half, I mean, if you're tied going into the second, I don't think Carl can be too mad about that. Um, but honestly, you want to play for the win. But if you get the tie here against a team that has five straight wins, and you're halfway through the season, does it hurt you that much? I don't think so.
Yeah, even the tie would be a nice result for Lindenwood. Of course, you want to go for a win, as you say, but a tie with four hits would be nice.
Ball falls for Leicht. He'll have to boot it deep towards Lulaco.
And these two teams will play against each other again at the end of the season. It's going to be Lindenwood's and four hits last game.
And Jaimes is really upset at that one. Cordero being told off. No cards. And little bit of frustration coming out. I can't tell who it's from, but Fort Hays is going to have a free kick where they could put this ball into the box. Ball in, flicked forward, saved by Leicht.
And he decides to play short with Tudas.
Here's where Lindenwood can use their distribution. Cordero. Nice ball for Silva. Now Jaimes. Jaimes trying to beat his man. Does so. Gets it to Brendel. Here's Ganz. Ahead for Brendel. Crossing area. Into the box. Petered out. And that'll be a Lions corner.
And once again, it's going to be Fernando Cordero taking the corner kick while we have a substitution for the Lindenwood Lions. And it's going to be Jose De Gregorio going in for Ryan Butchart.
And Gregorio has been starting a little bit more, and Butchart getting into the game normally as a sub, so a little bit of change of pace for Carl, who generally likes to go with the same formation and same starters a lot. That ball's into the box, peters out, and cleared away now by Fort Hays. Silva falls down, loses his man, but Tutas able to keep it for the Lions. Lions and Tigers today.
We haven't been able to get too much out of the corner kicks. We have had like 4 now, and all of them have been easy for the forehead defenders.
Yeah, they haven't gotten a whole lot in, and normally Lindenwood doesn't get a whole lot of play off corner kicks anyway, but you're right. When you get those chances on corners, you need to capitalize. 13 minutes to go. Long ball ahead for Ganz in the box, and that's going to be cleared away. They're actually going to whistle him offside. Just barely. It looked like he timed his run right from my point of view.
Yeah, that was a really nice ball from Jose De Gregorio. Fortunately, he wasn't onside, but he was a nice opportunity.
Ball ahead in the crossing area. And that one goes out. Should be a kick for Tim Leicht. And Carl getting pretty vocal on that sideline. You get that New York accent a bit, and it is very vocal. They'll play it short.
That's Andrek playing intended pass for De Gregorio, but it went out, and it's going to be Lindenwood's throw in.
Thrown in towards Lulaco. Falls for Cordero. Need to get out of that corner. Kind of bunched up right there on the sideline. Switching the play might help. With 12 minutes to go here. Thrown in. Free kick to Fort Hays in a threatening area. They can put this one in. Pretty much a weekend with Fort Hays. Normally that's a game we play at night, but on 11 o'clock on a Sunday. A little bit of a different time as they're coming from Hays, Kansas. Ball into the box. That one's going to be cleared away. Nice ball there by Andrich to boot. And Fort Hays is going to be forced to play it back. Lalaco and Ganz pressuring well. Lalaco, nice play as he goes down. That one's going to fall. Here's Steven. Nice back heel. Doesn't go nowhere, though.
Last 10 minutes of the first half, 0-0 for hits Lindenwood.
And the Tigers trying to switch the play. They get it out to Caesar Jones. Back ahead. Ganz comes from behind. Beats his man. Steals it. Trying to go on a run. Stays through. Nutmegs his man. Tries to go into the box. Top of the box. Looking for Lalaco. Doesn't get it. Leaves it off. Goes off of Fort Hays' foot. And this will be a Lindenwood corner. Nice run there by Michele Ganz.
Nice run, nice movements, and nice way to leave 3 men on the way.
I mean, I might have shot at the top of the box, but we don't see what he sees. So, good job there to create the chance. Ball into the box. Cleared away. Only falls for Jose Deval. Now for Tutas. Trying to get the ball back of the Lions, but Fort Hays doing a good job of holding possession a lot. Free kick.
And it's going to be a yellow card for Leon Silva. He might have been said something because he wasn't the one that made the fall. It was Gabriel Hyman instead.
Yeah, and that's a tough yellow card for Leon, as he normally plays a pretty clean game. And honestly, there haven't been a whole lot of cards for Lindenwood this year that we've seen at home. So,
yeah, as I say, it must have been something that he said.
yeah. Yance to take the free kick upfield for the Tigers. This one's going to fall into the box. Trying to clear it away. And it's a free kick for the Lions. They'll take it quick.
And it's going to be Jose de Gregorio keeping that ball in.
Here's Gregorio. Looking for Cordero. Gregorio going on a nice run, trying to switch play. Does so. Here's Tutas. Hymas. Good talking. Hymas moving it up for Brendel. Brendel to Hymas. Hymas trying to move into the crossing area, but he can't keep the ball.
And it's going to be a Fort Hays throw-in.
With 8:22 to play here in the first half. Nice ball there by Jose Deval. Cordero keeps it. Tutas has to play it back to Tim Light. Big times for soccer right now. The Hex in the road to Russia coming to a close. U.S. beating, I believe Panama.
Nice movements.
Earlier. So soccer currently in the minds of everyone in America right now. Nice ball for Ganz. Ganz tried to get something going on his man. And that goes out. Let's see what the referee calls. And this looks like it's going to be a goal kick.
And we have a substitution for Alliance. That's going to be Fernando Cordero off the field.
And I don't see who's coming in. Looks like Noah Savage.
I think it's number 23, Finn Moak.
Mohawk knee bush. That's so cool. Ball goes off the ref. And Hymas not happy about that. Good pressure there by the Lions, but Tigers taking possession. Good move. Ball ahead. Andrich, will he beat his man? Chipped on forward, but...
And this substitution was a midfielder for a defense. Cordero was playing a lot more in the midfield, and we see now Finn playing in the defense line. And this player hasn't had that much minutes so far.
And Lindenwood has gotten a little more attacking play. Fort Hayes has been content to kind of hold the ball. They've only had that one chance at goal. This one ball's in toward Lalaco. Lalaco tries to flick it on for Ganz. Doesn't happen.
And with 5 minutes left of the first time, 0-0 between Tigers and Lions, Fort Hayes and Lindenwood.
Here's Jones. Knocked on ahead. Silva playing tough. Got to watch it with the yellow card. Fort Hayes trying to counterattack. Ball ahead into the crossing area. Deval is right there. Does a good job to cut off his man. Silva leaves the ball over for, looks like Niebusch.
De Gregorio, actually.
Okay.
Nice ball for Michele Ganz.
Falls for Lalaco. Lalaco keeps the ball. Nice ball there for Hymas. Lindenwood trying to build. They're building fast. Here's Ganz. Ganz needs to pass it off. Looking for a play. Referee gets in the way. And no one's happy about it, but Lindenwood keeps the ball. De Gregorio. Lalaco. Sloppy touch. Cleared away. Not out.
And it's going to fall for Jeremy Tudas, who plays with Finn.
Niebusch. Back over. De Gregorio. Silva. Andrich boots it forward towards Lalaco. In the crossing area. Lalaco trying to get the ball. Goes out. Good job by Lalaco there to keep it alive and keep the clock running. 4:23 left to play here in this first half. And Lindenwood has played well. I can't say that I would be disappointed with the way they've played. There hasn't been a clear opportunity where you should have said, oh, he should have scored. But there certainly has been for Fort Hayes. There's been 2 or 3 times when you might say that was a goal waiting to happen. But
yeah, Team Like has had a really nice performance this first half. Had 4 saves so far, 3 or 4.
sloppy touch there by Lalaco, and it comes away with Fort Hayes. Deval trying to get in on the play, playing up in the midfield. And smart play there by Jeremy Tutas to just
Jeremy
clear it
has
away.
been busy this first half.
Yeah, really, Jeremy has. And normally he's not. Normally he's like that last defender back who just kind of gets the ball and starts play back up. As this one falls. The Tigers trying to get this one back into that crossing area. Trying to run right at the defense. Good ball there by Jose Deval. Ball falls for Niebusch. Ball long cross. That's going to fall right to Tim Leicht, who's just going to let it go out for a goal kick with 3 minutes left here.
And it's going to be Gaspar Alvarez coming into play with 3 minutes left for...
Looks like Brendel's coming off.
And it looks like Jose De Gregorio is going to play in Brendel's position now, and Gaspar is going to take that other wing.
I like that. That's safe. Here's Leicht, as Lindenwood's trying to just drain some time here, as they must be happy with this result going into half. And they generally like to build for that second half. Here's Deval, beats his man. Still has the ball. Nice run here by Jose. Here's Hymas. Nice way to get open. And Ganz just loses the ball to Cesar Jones. Hayes trying to go on the counterattack. falls into the box, and it's going to be swept up there by Tim Light, who will play it long. De Gregorio.
Silva playing with Jaimes in the midfield.
Here's Jaimes into the attacking area towards Ganz, but it was too far. 1:48 to go. Long ball ahead. Going to be booted, trying to just drain some time with 1:22. Yeah, I can't say if I was Carl, I would not be upset with this right now. I mean, you've got a 0-0 game. Both teams have had equal chances. You just got to learn how to beat their defense.
Yeah, we've seen Lindenwood a lot more vocal.
Ball into the box, cheeky, but that one's going to be cleared away. 1 minute to play in the half. This game started exactly at 11:01. It is 11:46 right now. Ball in towards Light. It falls. Nice save. Player down in the box for the Tigers, but that's going to fall for Lindenwood, and they're going to be able to take it away.
And that was lack of communication of Lindenwood defenders were just standing there watching how the forward players went into the box.
Ball towards De Gregorio. Or Gaspar, rather. Trying to beat his man. And that one's going to go out.
Last 10 seconds of the first half.
Goal kick here for the Tigers. Looks like they're just going to boot it deep, see what happens. And that is half. 0-0. Maria, not a bad half from either team. Lindenwood has some stuff to work on, but they do have some positives.
Yeah, they do have a nice move in the midfield as always. Michele and Shaw, who was subs, had nice opportunities, nice runs. Tudors and Deval really solid on the defense. We saw Lindenwood a lot more vocal than usual. Nothing to complain about, but I think that this halftime is going to be important for both of the teams.
Well, 0-0, Lindenwood and Fort Hayes. We'll be right back with the second half in 15 minutes on the Lindenwood Sports Network.
chose Lindenwood because it was close to home and it was the most economic choice. And just the atmosphere when I came here was nice. The campus was pretty. All the other students were really nice to me, so it just felt like a really comfortable place to come to.
I chose Lindenwood because the beauty of the campus. The Heritage Campus and the new campus have just this uniformity of the brick buildings that it's absolutely stunning. You walk through campus and in the autumn, it's beautiful.
I love the campus. When I first toured here, I remember kind of going through Old Campus and sitting back in awe because it's just, it feels sacred. You know, getting to experience fall in this beautiful campus is my favorite time of year, and I feel really excited that I get to be a part of it.
The fact that it was founded in 1827 tells a lot about Lindenwood experience-wise. I just thought that Lindenwood was really rich in academics.
Being a freshman in college, you do not know what to expect. You come to a school where you don't know hardly anybody, and I was welcomed the first time I got here. We were able to take tours to the Arch and be able to tour the city of St. Louis, and not only that, but learn more about the campus here. And that was something that made me and my mom feel better about the decision that I made for attending here.
One of the things that attracted me to Lindenwood was the class size. I like the small class sizes that we have. It gives you a personal relationship with the professor. You can always ask questions. They always have time for you. It was nice to see people from all over the world, learn about different cultures, different habits, and just meet a lot of new people here.
The professors being advisors really helps you out as far as career opportunities, which now I've worked for two of the best places to work in the United States, here in St. Louis. You know, that's something that professors can provide to you. They have those connections, they know people in the industry, and you know, you can be placed kind of where you want if you seek out those connections. There's a lot of great things going on in St. Charles County. It's a really big growing area. There's a lot of free events just down on the riverfront. Main Street's a beautiful area. It has a lot of private businesses, which St. Charles really values, their family private businesses. And I think when you attend Lindenwood, you're not going to be $100,000 in debt. You're not going to be $200,000 in debt. You're able to attend, and so that your family isn't strained by your attending college. And Lindenwood's been doing a very good job of managing that, for their students.
Lindenwood actually has student organizations on campus. So these range from the Asian pop culture group to gender studies to accounting club. We also have Greek life on campus. So I'm personally a Delta Zeta here on campus. So we have so many different organizations that you can get involved in.
At Lindenwood, you really have a chance to develop your own legacy. You can walk right into a student organization office and ask them about creating a student organization. You're interested in biking, you're interested in hiking, you're interested in Asian pop culture. Whatever you're interested in, there's probably a club for it, and if there's not, they're going to help you create something for it so that you can get like-minded individuals in the same room, interested in the same thing you are. I think that's something that's really great about Lindenwood is you can create whatever you want.
Lindenwood really made me feel important because they dedicated all the time, all the effort into making us feel loved because we are lions.
It all goes back to having a vision, whether it's artistic or more journalistic or more just purely informational. You still need a vision for what you're trying to accomplish. You're communicating through the different media. That's what links all of our programs together. We are studying the art of communication in all its dimensions and different forms.
We're surrounded by design, whether we notice it or not. I was really drawn to that and the impact that could have on someone's life every single day.
I love being able to create a message and it gets out to people and they actually understand what I'm saying. I love when people get my message. Being here has allowed me to observe a lot of different things and how to connect with people in different ways.
As a student, if you operate inside the classroom only, then you're operating inside this isolated vacuum, and you don't know what you want after school. You don't know what you like and what kind of places you see yourself. We do studio tours, we have guest speakers come in and talk. It's all about showing them what their options are and making sure that they're going down a path that they're really interested in and not just picking something for the sake of picking something. It's a lifelong career and it can be a really, really exciting career, and we want them to be invested in it and to make the most out of their short time here so that they have the best options after school.
Most recently, I've done an internship with the Yellow Brick Creative, which is in St. Louis, and it's been really great because I've gotten real experience with a design firm and with clients and applying what I've learned at Lindenwood and within the design department.
My biggest goal as a professor is to extend the walls of the classroom. The institution celebrates and recognizes student accomplishments. So when I say, oh, hey, by the way, we're going to compete in this national competition, it's not how much is it going to cost, it's, okay, great, and what can we do to help?
I was named one of 50 in the nation for the most promising multicultural student of the American Advertising Federation. I got a trip to New York, and I got to be around a lot of different types of companies and a lot of different professionals from some of the top advertising agencies in the U.S. That's where a lot of the internships come in, a lot of the job offers come in. It offers you the ability to have fun and be creative while also remaining focused.
I've been able to form my passion for art and my passion for design, and Lindenwood has really helped me make that possible.
We'll help you refine your career goals, your communication goals, your artistic goals, and it's preparing them to go out in the real world and be successful, to be leaders in their field, not just participants.
Welcome back into the Lindenwood Sports Network. My name's Tom Hartbeck. I'm alongside Maria Escalona for this one. It is 0-0 going into the second half. Lindenwood in the black, Fort Hays in the white. And it looks like we're going to have the same starters come out that were in the first half, but it does look like Jose de Gregorio and Gaspar Alvarez are out there. Actually, Gaspar is out there. It looks like
it is the same start 11 that the first time, just with Brian Burchard's not in right now. It's Jose de Gregorio instead, but the rest of the players are the same.
Here's Scholl, taken right away as Lindenwood came out in a 3-5-2. Lindenwood came out in a 3-5-2, and this is going to be a Lions throw-in.
A 3-5-2 with the same two forwards that before, Michele Ganz and Josh Shaw.
Ball in towards Scholl. Balls to Silva. Silva nutmegs his man. Good pass. Cordero leaves it back on defense for Tutas. Now Jose de Val.
Playing with Silva, nice.
Ball up for Gaspar. That's Gregorio. That one's just going to fall out. And it's going to be into the grasp of Yance. Booted deep.
Silva playing with De Gregorio, who loses the ball.
And they're going to set back up. Lots of changes for Fort Hays. Good interception there by Gantz as they're going to try and break off here. Nice ball from Hymas. Gantz on the wing in the crossing area. This is going to be a corner.
And it's going to be Jose de Gregorio taking that corner kick.
Gregorio.
Playing short with Silva.
Silva plays it short, but a weak cross into the box is just going to go for a clearance. Here's Hymas off his chest. Ball played through and cleared farther out by the Tigers, and this will be a throw.
Stefan Andrew plays intended pass for Shaw, but was intercepted.
Nice ball there. Going to go all the way back to Tim. Played back. Here's Brendel. Brendel making a run up the wing. It's going to fall for Hymas. Can't get the man off the ball. Looks like Brendel again. Cordero.
Playing back with Stefan.
Here's Andrich.
De Gregorio.
Gregorio moving up. Andrich again. Silva. Nice ball by Andrich in open space. In for Gantz. Gets a foot to it. It's saved. Chipped through. It is into the net. What a goal! Michele Ganz from the impossible angle. 1-0 Lindenwood.
That was an amazing ball. I'm still surprised how it went in.
That was literally from the line, and it just had the spin on it to get inside the post. 1-0 Lions.
And we have to say it was a great ball from Leon to De Gregorio. Great ball from De Gregorio to Ganz, who managed to somehow get that ball in.
Michele Ganz puts it through. 1-0 Lions, 41 minutes to play, but they now are on the front foot. And that one's going to be cleared away. And that is Gantz's 9th goal on the year for the Lions. That was one of the most impossible goals you will see. He was literally he was literally parallel to the bar, it looked like from here. He might have had about a foot or two of space to get an angle, but that was a hard shot nonetheless.
It was, and if it wasn't for it, there was no other Lindenwood player around, so it would be a missed ball.
And it didn't look like it took a deflection off a defender either, but that was just pure skill by Michele Ganz. Cleared away, and now Lindenwood is kind of now stuck down in their defensive end. Tigers trying to get a ball into the box. They do. It's going to be cleared away. Not that far, though. But Fort Hays is just going to have to clear it out. And it does stay in, but it's at midfield. They'll switch play. Good job on Lindenwood to close down. They're going to go on a run. De Gregorio playing tough on his man. Here's Mendez.
And as expected, now we see almost all Lindenwood players supporting that defense line.
Yeah, they're playing up back to a 4-4-2. In towards Liked, and he pushes that aside. That'll be looked like a corner kick.
Yeah, that was a nice save from Like.
Well, we'll see how they play this. Not a whole lot in towards the goalkeeper, so they may play this short. It's going to be played long in towards Liked and a save. Just a little bit too close to the goalkeeper there. Lindenwood has numbers on the counterattack.
That's Michele Ganz.
Here's Mikel. Tries to beat his man. Free kick at the 20. So about 10, 12 yards outside the 18-yard box.
And we hear the crowd asking for that yellow card.
Yeah, you didn't get it that much. Not a whole lot of cards been shown at all this year, really. And it's going to be Cordero to take the free kick. He's set. Throws it into the box. Header towards Andrich. And just a bit too fast into the box for him. Now Lindenwood is going to be all hands to the defensive front. Boot it away. Deval wins the header.
And there seems to have Lindenwood was asking for the handball.
And now Fort Hays trying to go on the counterattack. Good move. Attacking area for Fort Hays as they're going to try and put one into the box. It falls down in the box. Goal. Bad communication there by Lindenwood. And Fort Hays ties it up. Looks like that one was scored by CC.
Yeah, there was definitely bad communication between them. And Gabriel wants to play fast. Let's see how Lindenwood manages now.
Well, it was a ball into the box from the crossing area, and it just kept falling, and Lindenwood couldn't get a clean touch to it, and eventually it hit CC's boot and got past Tim Light, where he doesn't have much of a chance that close in.
Yeah, now's the time where we can put our heads down Then we have to go for that second goal, or at least not let them score again. There's still a lot of time. 36 minutes left for this second half.
And Lindenwood being kind of beat on the counterattack right now as here comes Fort Hays. They have numbers. Looking for CC in the box. Ball ahead. Falls through. It's going to be nice push off through and saved by Tim Leicht. De Gregorio. He goes down. Free kick for the Lions.
As we predicted, it's going to be a nice game. Number 1 and number 2 of the conference.
Booted away. This is Silva who tries to keep the ball. Can't do it. It's going to fall for Andrich. Ahead for De Gregorio. Gregorio moves it ahead. Asking questions. Hard play there by Gabriel Jaimes, but no call. And he's hard fouled, really hard, pretty much in retribution. Yellow card right away.
That's going to be a yellow card for Raul Fierro.
Woohoo! I mean, Jaimes had a hard play on the ball, but he got all ball pretty much.
But he stole the ball really clear.
Yeah, and he got it clear away. And then Fiera just came right up from behind him and just put him into the ground. Free kick for the Lions.
And it's going to be Fernando Cordero taking that free kick.
Ball into the box. It's going to go free kick, as that wasn't threatening anywhere. And the free kick's going to be taken by Michael Yance. Michael Yance, Michele Ganz. It's really close.
Really intense first 10 minutes of the second half. We heard Carl, we heard the Fort Hays coach.
I mean, they're both being vocal and both teams are playing great. They've both made really good substitutions and both had pretty good play as this one's into the box. Shot just wide. Nice passage of play there by Fort Hays, and it just went over the bar. If it was about a foot lower, this game's 2-1.
With 33 minutes left, 1-1 for Hays and Lindenwood. And Lindenwood have to do something with that defense right now. They're getting beat.
I mean, they got 3 men back. I'd put 4 back. I might play in 4-4-2 the rest of the game, just because it's neutral.
Yeah, I was surprised Carl didn't do any substitution after the first goal. I would done it right away.
Yeah, just to shore up the back line and then maybe a new forward. As this one's going to fall in towards Jose Deval, but not very far.
He plays with Cordero. Back to the ball.
And that one's going to be booted forward for Ganz into the threatening area, crossing area. Faces goal. Tries to beat his man. Through for Cordero. If it was about 2 feet lower, might have a shot. Three players warming up for Lindenwood.
And the keeper takes his time.
Booted forward, as both teams would probably take a tie here, but nobody wants that. That one's going to go out. Fort Hays' throw. As they'll switch the play. Nice movement back. Here's Hymas in open space. Nice ball ahead for Ganz, but too far. Goes out off of Ganz.
And it's going to be a Lindenwood throw in.
Ooh, that looked like it went off Michele. Looks like the Lions get a break. Michele tries to beat his man. Can't do it again. And that'll be looks like a throw in. And they'll stop the clock.
And the referee's calling Michele and the Fort Hays player.
And they're getting a talking to, both of them.
And it's Luis Torres for Fort Hays and Michele Ganz.
31-32. Clock will start. And Yats is going to take his time. Rooted deep. Falls for Lindenwood. This is Hymas. Has his pass cut off. Nice play there by Silva to keep the hustle up. Into the crossing area. Fort Hays trying to get numbers going. Andrich, good distribution.
Cordero, and that's going to be Gabriel Hymas losing the ball.
Hymas was playing with his head down for a minute. Long ball into the box, and that one's just going to peter out, and it'll be a goal kick.
That's going to be actually a corner kick for Fort Hays. Yeah,
it took a deflection. Yeah, deflection on the play. 30 minutes to play here. In a tight one between Lindenwood and Fort Hays. Taking the kick is going to be Patino.
Plays in short with Brian Ness.
This is going to be Ness again. Into the box. Cheeky ball, but it goes through everyone and out. And it's going to be a sub for Fort Hays coming up shortly.
And that's going to be Brian Ness going off the field for Fort Hays.
And they'll play it in short. Back to Light. And referee finally happy with everything. So unfortunately, Lindenwood couldn't keep that lead for too long, but the game has been pretty equal on both sides.
And there's still 29 minutes left of the second half of the game.
That's going to go Lindenwood's way with the throw-in. Bad throw-in. And it's going to be chipped on. Who's going to win possession? Lindenwood's going to win it, but Fort Hays is going to take it away. Booted forward.
And the ball is going to go out Lindenwood's way.
Yeah, I'm surprised Lindenwood's running with a three-man defense right now, as the four-man defense would just seem a little more conservative and a little more safe, considering you're playing Fort Hays, who is pretty good attacking-wise. Hymas there trying to win the ball, but referee calls on the whistle, and it'll be a free kick.
And that's Ryan Butcher getting ready in the subs line for the Lindenwood Lions.
And Fort Hays is taking all the time they need for this free kick. Ball into the box. Good way to win the header by the Lions. Will Ganz beat his man? No, he will not. And the Tigers will be able to reset. That ball will fall for Tim Like.
Like takes his time as well.
Yeah, everyone, like, I feel like both teams are really trying to play conservatively and still try and get the attacking play going as much as they can.
This Cordero playing back with Andrick.
Andrich now moving it back.
Nice ball
Here's
for De
Gregorio.
Gregorio.
Jose De Gregorio trying to get into the crossing area. Has to play back towards Jose De Val. Switching the play to Tutas. Good movement there. From Brendel. Back to Andrich at center back. Deval trying to go inside his defender. And it's going to be a throw in there.
But we're going to have the substitution first, and it's going to be Johannes Brendel going off the field for Ryan Butchart. And Ryan and De Gregorio are going to switch wings.
So they're going to swap the wings and just maybe get a little more energy on the side of play where the ball's been more in this second half. That'll go out. Fort Hayes' throw. Throw in, almost hit Silva in the face. Falls for Bouchard, but he can't keep the ball. Tigers starting to play long ball.
Figure out by Tudas.
Nice play there by Jeremy. Cordero trying to win the ball. Still can't do it. So can neither can Jose Deval, but Jose Deval really getting into it in the midfield a bit. Nice ball there by Jaimes to get to Josh Scholl. Andrich. Long ball. In towards De Gregorio, but it's going to be a throw-in.
De Gregorio playing with Jaimes.
Goes out again for De Gregorio. Quick throw in. Lindenwood playing with a lot of pace right now.
Jaimes.
Here's Gabriel with some room. Ball ahead for Gantz. Was too fast. Falls to the keeper, Michael Yantz's grasp. And he'll take his time again with the goal kick. Or throw. Scholl matching up. Taken away. Lindenwood may have numbers. Ahead for Gantz, but again too far. Looks like Steven Lalaco warming up on the Lindenwood side in the technical area.
Yeah, they're the same three players warming up that we have had substitutions in the first time.
And here comes Fort Hayes trying to beat men again. Taken away by the Lions.
Gabriel playing with Fernando.
Cordero. Jaimes. Jaimes goes down hard. Could be a card again. As everyone's arguing for a card. It's getting chippy. Referee's calling everyone over. And that's a yellow. So now 2 yellow cards.
That's going to be a yellow card for Luis Mendez on Fort Hayes Way.
So Mendez and Fierro have yellow cards for the Tigers.
And for Lindenwood, we have Leon Silva with a yellow card in the first time.
Here's Deval. To Cordero. Loses the ball, but it's going to go out.
Jeremy taking that throw in.
That's going to be pushed out. Still going. Lindenwood trying to establish possession. Hymas, good distribution. Flicked on ahead. This is towards Scholl. In the box. Shooting. Save. Still with Lindenwood in the box with Scholl. Scholl looking to try and get open. He is open, and it's going to be an easy save for Michael Yance.
And Michele was waiting for that pass.
Yeah, Mikel was really waiting for it, and it just didn't come to him. But good chances there by Lindenwood, as they'll have a chance to set back up as it goes all the way back to Like.
We have Leon in the middle of the field asking for that ball.
They'll go all the way through the defense, and too hard of a pass. With 22 minutes left, we're getting into the business end of the competition here. Substitutions for Fort Hayes. Short throw in. Switching the play of the Tigers. They'll go all the way back to their back line as both teams playing with a 3- and 4-man defense. Nice flick. And it's going to peter out to the Lindenwood defense in Stefan Andrich. And he'll boot it forward and drain some time. Oh, Ganz comes, takes it away into the box. Slows it down, chips it towards Bouchard, and it's going to be booted away.
Those were nice movements by Michele, but unfortunately he didn't have anyone to pass it. Ryan tried, but the defender got it first. And that's going to be a throw in Lindenwood's way.
Good ball there by Ganz. I probably would, if I took that away, I might have gone right towards goal instead of tried for the cross, but Michele has really worked hard this year, and he's got 9 goals, so his credit. 20 minutes to play.
And Turas takes his time for the throw in.
Long ball in. This one's going to fall for, looks like Scholl, leaving it off for Cordero and Scholl, too. And that one's going to go out. Lindenwood's throw again.
Nice throw in.
Throw in again. It's going to fall. Goes to the keeper. Yance threw it away. Lindenwood's going to win the header. And Fort Hayes is going to finally be able to clear, as they may have numbers coming the other way.
And that referee was in the middle of the play. That's going to be Silva taking the ball.
And here come the Lions again, who have a chance to go on the offense. And both teams trying to even establish a possession right now, as Hymas does a good job for the Lions, leaving it for Scholl, who gets into the box, still with Scholl, threatening.
Plays back with Cordero, who plays with Deval.
Deval, but a bad touch in towards Bouchard and out of play. A lot of talking going on. And they are really taking their time. Ball stays in. Andrich, nice win of the header. Again, Bouchard trying to win the header. Can't do it, though. In towards CC. Cheated out there by the Lion defense in the form of Jose De Gregorio.
18 minutes left of the game. Tied 1-1.
And both teams have had their chances. It's gotten a little chippy. Both teams have yellow cards.
The last 10 games has been Lindenwood marking that pace.
Ball in towards CC. It's chipped up. And out of play, Lindenwood's way. And each team is really going to take their time in terms of resetting play and getting balls back in. As Ganz was looking for a breakaway there and couldn't get it. Flicked ahead. Who's going to win the ball? It's going to be Andrich. Booted away. Hymas. Can't win it. Silva now in the game. Here's Leon.
Nice movement by Leon, who has to play back with Jose Del Val.
Del Val gets the pass off. Over to Tutas. Now Cordero. Moving it back. Butchart. Del Val. Andrich. Long ball ahead. Into the attacking area. All the way to Michael Yance. 17.
And De Gregorio has been going up and down a lot this second half.
Whistle, it's going to be 3 sets of new legs for Fort Hays. Only one for Lindenwood. Coming off is Gabriel Hymas.
And they stopped the clock for a quick water break, seems like.
Well, I thought Hymas was coming off because he was motioning with his hand up like he was. Ganz is going to stay. No subs have been made so far. And it's going to be a goal kick. Nice ball there by Lindenwood. Scholl thought Ganz was on a run and couldn't get that pass off. 16 minutes to play.
Nice clear out by Andrich.
Stefan Andrich in towards Ganz. Ganz goes down, draws the free kick.
And it's going to be Cordero taking that free kick.
And I'd milk time here now because now you're into the business end with 15 minutes basically to go. Into the box, in towards Scholl, but
easy save for Michele Ganz.
Long ball. Ball falls at the feet of Fort Hays.
Clear out by Jose Del Val. It's going to be Cordero playing with Silva.
Silva trying to distribute in the midfield. Here's Hymas.
De Gregorio.
Trying to get some movement. Hymas again. Gets into the crossing area. Looks like Lindenwood's no, it is Fort Hays' throw in.
And we have 2 substitutions for the Lions. It's going to be Josh Scholl off the field for Steven Lilaco and Ryan Butcher. So Ryan Butcher went off the field for Finn Niebusch. That's Gabriel Hymas.
Here's Hymas. Long ball! And a save by Yance, but a cheeky ball there by Hymas, which could have been a goal.
14 minutes left.
Under a quarter of an hour. That one goes out, and it'll be Fort Hays' throw in. Lilaco had a shot. I like Lilaco in for Scholl at this point. He's faster. And he has some skill. He has a nose for the ball as well.
Yeah, he didn't have the chance to touch the ball that much on the first time.
Fort Hays trying to get some numbers. They got a lot of room in the midfield. Cece into the box, keeps the play going. Cleared away. Lindenwood trying to set it up. Ball falls for Lalaco. Lalaco slowing it down, leaving it for Gabriel Jaimes. Smart play.
Who plays with De Gregorio now?
Here's De Gregorio into the attacking third and just loses the ball. They call for offside. They don't want to touch it just in case, but this does drain a lot of time on the loose ball. Tutas gets it in toward Tim Leicht, and Leicht will be able to distribute from the back.
Like plays with Andrich.
Stefan, long ball ahead, good ball in towards Jose Deval. Nice ball for Stephen Lalaco. Lalaco keeps it alive, and it'll go all the way in towards Yance. With 12 minutes to play here, as this one's going down to the wire.
And we have Gaspar Alvarez getting ready on the sub line.
I'd imagine Gaspar coming in for De Gregorio, or maybe even, yeah, probably De Gregorio. That's what I'd say.
Yeah.
Or maybe on defense, just to get some room on defense. Maybe for Jose Deval. Stays in.
And there's going to be Leon Silva with the ball.
Booted ahead towards Lalaco. Nice ball. Lalaco leaving it for Jose. Jose loses the ball. Didn't see his man behind him. Nice job there. As Lindenwood trying to drain time. And that was Finn Niebusch.
And the ball is going to go all the way to the back with Tim Like, who plays with Turas.
11 minutes to go.
That's Silva.
Silva moving forward.
Nice
ball
ball
to Gatz. Lalaco tried to keep the ball. Couldn't do it. And everyone's going to start to bomb forward now. Taken away. Tigers really holding possession. Nice clear there by Jeremy Tutas.
Last 10 minutes. 10 minutes of play. And I bet it's going to be the last and most intense 10 minutes.
Yeah, most 10 minutes, most intense minutes of pretty much the season so far, as these two teams, the two favorites to win the MIAA. The defending champions and the very pesky second place finishers, Fort Hays, from last year. Into the crossing area. Cheeky cross. Header. Falls to the feet. Cleared away. Still with Fort Hays. Lalaco trying to win the ball back. Long ball ahead, and it's a goal! What a goal from way out. I did not see who it was, but Tim Leicht had a chance. It was in the top corner. It was a great strike.
Really nice shot.
And it looks, let's see here, once I see the number on his back. But Lindenwood has some time to equalize with 9:55 to go.
And it was number 12, Nathan De La Hoya.
Yeah, Nathan De La Hoya from Forney, Texas, the redshirt freshman forward. 2-1 Tigers. Lindenwood still has time. Lalaco. Cordero.
Silva playing with Lalaco.
Lalaco goes down, loses the ball. Taken away. Nice play here by Jeremy Tutas, who's getting upfield. Cleared away, should be Lindenwood's throw-in. Lindenwood has plenty of time. They don't need to panic. 9 minutes is plenty of time to tie this game up.
And we had the substitutions. Now we have Gaspar Alvarez in and number 26.
And they're crediting the goal to 22, Mauricio Echeverri. That one's going to go wide. Still Lindenwood's throw. Echeverri, the redshirt freshman out of Asuncion, Paraguay.
Throw in Lindenwood's way.
Lions down 2-1. Long throw in. That's going to go out and be a goal kick.
And Michele is getting ready to get in the field again. And Carl's not going to be happy about it.
No. Well, I'm not going to say you had this game won, but not a good result if this does hold. The tie would have been much more desirable, but there are some positives you take away from this one today, Maria, if this holds.
Yeah, I definitely would have changed that defense line.
As this one's going to go into the box, shot towards Like. That was curling in towards the post. I mean, yeah, looking back, when Lindenwood took that lead, they did not make a substitution where you have strength in your defense.
And not even the tie when they were 1-1. They kept that 3 line of defense.
And Lilaco's coming out. Michele Ganz is in. With 7 minutes. Still plenty of time here, though, to resurrect this and maybe get a tie. In towards Cordero. Does not win the header. Flicked on forward. Still in on goal. Hayes has room. Saved there. Nice sliding play by Jeremy Tutas.
A nice way of hustle for Gaspar.
Gasper still keeping the ball. Nutmegs his man. Tries to nutmeg 2. Can't do 2. And it's taken away. Hayes trying to set up.
Hayes taking all the time they want.
Yeah, especially with 6 minutes to go. We know Lindenwood can score quickly, so they'll play it short. This is smart. Silva can't get the ball back. Gantz plays tough. Goes out. Fort Hayes is throwing.
And it's going to be Ryan Butcher for Fernando Cordero. Nice job, Leon, getting that ball.
Leon goes down. He's slow to get up. Lindenwood needs to get balls forward. They'll switch play. Here's Gabriel. Faced by his man. Andrich is there to back him up. Tutas, long ball forward, too aggressive.
And Leon doesn't want to go in the ground because he knows there's just 5 minutes left, but he's definitely not well.
Yeah, you don't want to go down when that happens. You saw that in the Premier League about 2 years ago when Chelsea was under Jose Mourinho.
He has no other option.
Yeah. And
stop the clock.
Yeah, clock will stop. You're right by saying that, Maria, because not going down with so little time left. Honestly, you saw the big controversy in the Premier League a few years ago where Jose Mourinho kicked a team doctor off the bench because she made a player go down, and Chelsea was tied. And they had a chance to win the game, and when the player went down, it drained time off the clock, and they weren't able to get the goal.
Yeah, in the professional football, the soccer, you don't have the option to stop the clock.
No.
As with it here, you definitely can add more time at the end of the game, but it's not the same because you stop the pace of the game.
Yeah, and it messes the flow up, and then you don't know how much time they're going to add on. If, like, for Leon, they might only add on a minute for that. But still here, Lindenwood still has a chance. They need to start throwing everyone forward. As they will. Long ball ahead. That doesn't fall anywhere, as Fort Hays now only has one man up front. Jose Deval does a good job to win the ball. Josh Scholl can't get the ball. Is nice play there with the feet. This falls into the box. Peeled out by Tutas. Gets to De Gregorio, but it doesn't stay in. That's going to be a throw in with 4 minutes to go.
Last 4 minutes, and it seems like Leon is going to be back on the field for these last 4.
Thrown in. And Fort Hays is going to try and milk clock here. With 3:39 to go. This would be a pretty tough loss for Lindenwood if this does hold and the time is not on their side. 2 conference losses in a row after wins over Oakland City and Southwest Baptist, but the 2 losses to Northeastern State, and if this does hold to Fort Hays, would really hurt as the season moves forward.
And there's going to be Ryan Butcher clearing out.
Comes to Gantz. Bad pass there by Gantz. Knocked on forward.
Last 3 minutes, 2:50, and Leon is waiting on the sub line.
Leicht is going to go up as far as he can and boot it forward. Over the back. Deval. Deval playing a little lackadaisical, gave up possession. And Silva able to come out here and come in, and
Del Val is going to be off the field now.
yeah, so Silva will play in the back line. Up top is Andrich, Scholl, and Gantz. 3-4-3, very condensed. Almost a 3-2-2-2. Down in the corner. Taken away by Hymas, who's played the entire game. Good way to keep the ball. Knocked forward. This one's towards Scholl. Scholl keeps it in.
It's gonna.
Oh, they say it went out. Looked like Scholl had a chance there.
Yeah, it seems like from here it seems like he kept it in, but that's not what the referee said.
And you wonder if that was a little bit of time wasting, purposely missing that ball. But nonetheless, Fort Hays gets it in. This is Brian Ness.
Last minute of the game.
1 minute to play. Lindenwood down to their last hope. They're going to have to bomb everything forward now. Here is Tutas. They'll bomb it forward. Falls for Gantz, but it doesn't go anywhere. This is going to fall to the Fort Hays defense. Thrown back. Silva wins the header to Bouchard. Forward ahead. Scholl wins the pass. Silva, nice play for Gantz. Gantz falls through. And it goes all the way to Michael Yance. This one's out.
Last 20 seconds.
20 seconds to play. Lindenwood will try and peter this out. Ball into the box toward Gatz. Yats! And that one's pushed out by the goalkeeper. Silva. Lindenwood still has a chance. 10 seconds left. Into the box again. Everything falling forward. Now Hayes able to boot this one away. This might do it. As that falls for Gaspar Alvarez. And that'll be it. Lindenwood will fall here in a tough one to Fort Hayes. 2-1. Maria, not the way you wanted to end the game, not the way you wanted the game to go, and a very physical game, a very chippy game. Games where there were a lot of cards. The goals were few and far between. I mean, it just comes down to a very good, almost 30-yard goal by Mauricio Echeverri to win the game for Fort Hayes.
Yeah, as you say, a very intense game. I can't blame the players. They both played really good. Maybe the substitutions didn't help this time. A really hard and tough loss, and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty tough. I mean, like we did say, Carl, who normally is very good with his substitutions, did not make a defensive adjustment when they took the lead and when they tied. And, I mean, maybe that had something to do with it. But Carl, who's been here 24 years, he has the experience. I mean, they played pretty well without that substitution. And just unfortunately, it just came up short today.
Yeah, it did. We just have to wait and see what they do the next game. That's going to be this Wednesday against Delta State University, October 11th at 1 p.m.
Yep, they'll take on Delta State coming up next, so they have an opportunity to rebound there, and that ends Lindenwood's 2-game winning streak over Oakland City and Southwest Baptist. But final score, Lindenwood 1, Fort Hays State 2. They fall 2-1 to the Tigers. For my partner, Maria Escalona, my name's Tom Hartbeck. We'll see you back here on Wednesday for Lindenwood men's soccer on the Lindenwood Sports Network.